Welcome back to the King of Strong Style, a force to be reckoned with.
This Friday, Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Karrion Kross. Plus,
he is the most streamed artist in the entire world. He's the host of Backlash.
One night before his San Juan street fight.
Bad Bunny comes to SmackDown.
Live from San Juan, Puerto Rico, this Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.